Be doing the recording with no audio because I'm in the PC and I don't feel like copping out at the moment, at
I mean,
least.
Well,
if you want, Roger, you can take my drive. Then you can just be boring and tired all the time.
I got enough sex drive for every motherfucker in this damn server.
Yeah, but if you get
I
my
will
sex
say,
drive, you won't have any sex drive.
I know about all that, Roderick.
die.
Shit.
I will say that how it feels. Well, I will say that whenever I do
Said
have,
10
I have to
times
just
0
like
is still 0.
exactly. I can say that I can maintain and just ignore the fuck out of it, unlike a certain horny ass who runs away from his problems.
I'm sorry, Odin. I didn't mean to. I thought
Oh
you
no,
were
Roy,
really
you're
horny.
that one at you. That one at you. Because
Oh,
you
Roger
can
knows
see
what I'm
so
talking about.
the difference is you know what you like and you like what you like, and unlike this person, you actually look for what you like. That's the difference. Just like last night,
Roger
you
knows
said
exactly what I'm talking about.
instead of working on the the itty bitty, you're like, well, I need to work on this first. The fact that you do, that's the separation and distinction versus what is brought like right now with that one person, because that one person is like I want, I have so many things I want to do, and then they just don't do shit and they don't even look for it, they just
And they have the fucking audacity to complain.
Makes sense.
no it don't.
I'm, I can't make it any more obvious than this, honestly. You probably know what I'm talking about.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what would be a tragedy if the recording was so good that it recorded the VC and the fucking chat.
It depends on
Okay, if
how your
it's good, that'd
capturing
be
works.
great.
No, it won't. But if it did, you know what I mean. That'd be interesting.
I
It
used to
depends on
record in my PCs.
because like the capture on my phone, because let me look at it real quick. Give me a second. Basically, my screen recorder has three sound settings. There is a sound to show no or play display no sound, only display media sound. So like say I'm recording a video, but like while we're talking about I don't know pee pee and the poo poo, no one can hear pee pee and the poo poo talk, but they can hear the music. Um, and then there's media sounds and mic, which of course is everything. Now I don't know if yours has that, but that's what my phone has.
Oof. Now that I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Oh, you capture it.
Oh shit. Basically, it just okay. Like when I hop in the game, it says gaming mode has been activated, and then I slide my finger down. It says, "Do you want to activate the recorder?" And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, activate that shit." And then it's like, "Okay, well, hit the play button." And I
Showed
just,
in what video? One of your recent ones you showed it.
oh yeah, oh well, yeah, shit.
Iris, stop yelling at that man for what he can't control. Sit down.
Well, I will be back as I have been summoned by my friend to talk about Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey,
You stay safe either way.
Yeah.
don't get
I'm
your
gonna be
donuts
honest, is gonna
yet.
beat you up, Roy. If you don't stay safe, Iris is gonna beat you up.
No, no, no.
What about her?
Iris has to help Miki Miki. Her stomach is still hanging out.
Okay, that's the one.
Lord
That's the
Cloud.
one time. That'd be the one time I dare quote that damn one drawing that Thick with a Q did. He's like, "Oh, you thought you were gonna lose my appeal because you got a little bit of chub? Nah, that's okay. Now bend your fine ass on over."
The sad thing is not even fat. It's just her abdomen is relaxing.
So
But
wait,
you have imagine like she just gets a fucking chub out of nowhere. I'm like, why did she get, where did she get the chub from? What happened to
Look,
my character?
like she's still gonna have the abs right there. Just her stomach's gonna be bulging out.
one of those packed stomachs.
Yes. And then when she
Oh
finally
god.
gets when she finally gets the boss side is her stomach just kind of like fucking shuffles back into a full six pack.
There appears to be a woman in front of me who's dressed like not two P, not two B. Well, two B and two P because in two B's case, of course, two B's got she got the white hair, but the black blindfold as well as the black clothes. Two P has the exact opposite, where she's got black hair and she's got the white blindfold, and the clothes are white, as well as she's chocolate too, which makes her immediately better. That sounds racist, Loki, but who cares? Now,
This will be fun.
where's the hero's pose? I want to see something
How about
before I get the PS4 out.
what?
We got
You're done already?
Quests and shit.
Take this. Also part of the plan, right?
Emergency code
No
duel.
way. Wasn't part of the plan.
I don't really say that as much. It was just like trial start or something like that. They don't really like do all that shit anymore.
Hey Odin,
I kind of miss that.
you want to hear something funny?
Oh god, what?
You sending a notification and my phone not converting it to small text got me killed on the recording.
Take this.
You see, that is why, it's for numerous reasons, not just that, why I turn off a lot of notifications and keep them off. And I'll just see it when I see it. Well, I don't have the pop-up notifications anyways. Like, I'll probably see it in my freaking upper bar or whatever. That's like, but like, no, I don't have all that shit.
It's supposed to show up on the upper bar as like a small text or whatnot, but for some reason right now it's just doing like, oh, I want to see the whole message. Like, nigga, no, I don't.
How about this? No way.
Now, this camo, I like the sword. It looks cool, but for one thing, because my eye was, it clips to my fucking head and then shoulder a little bit. Two, it is terrible for a katana camo. Because, okay, we know what katanas look like. That much we know. Who are you? Anyway, but we know what katanas look like
I won.
and whatnot. So
Take this.
take that,
Also part of the plan, right?
take that logic, right? You know that, you know. And with the fact that Roger, you know how Braver swings their sword. That much, you and I both know. Now, combine that,
I won.
and now imagine if you have a weapon, right? But it's a chunk-ass, two-handed greatsword. As a matter of fact, let's pull up the camera right now.
This. No way.
This is the sword. You see
Would you
this?
like a massage? I'm good
This
at
does
it.
not work as a katana camo.
Hold on, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm on fucking Fantasy Star right now. Hold up.
Well, let me know where you set up while I actually get to where I can swing the sword around. How the fuck did you get stuck? I think someone got stuck in a chair down there. So...
Oh hell yeah. Yes, sir.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, while I don't necessarily like subscriptions and whatnot when it comes to games, it's one of those cases where I just stuck it because I like the game itself. What the fuck? The very better start warning. Well, that's new.
Forgot I'm playing as Kusanagi. Come on, phone.
Bet you did.
Work your magic. Work your
Oh, right.
magic.
There we go.
I'm trying to do his thing. It's not loaded for me.
Oh shit.
Hold
Well,
on,
let me know when you
probably
stop seeing that blue circle. But like, I don't like subscriptions, and that's why I keep advising. It's one of the main reasons why I keep advising not to fucking get it if you don't actually want to. When it comes to Final Fantasy 14. So I fully understand where Nate's coming from, and is why I also is also how the problem I have in fact had with other companies. But again, in Final Fantasy 14's case, it's because I like it. this game so much that I'm willing to support it and see it through to the end.
Bless your heart.
Whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck that end is. But you know what I mean.
Well, the sad thing is you don't have to pay for that any damn ways to do that.
Yeah. Huh?
No, I mean like dead ass. You don't.
But,
I think the better way for you to say it is you want to financially support them because that's what you feel is the best you can do aside from just religiously playing the game and its content.
financial support enough to just actually play the game. I'm not gonna do all that cash up shit.
But I don't. But that what?
I don't fucking know anymore. Have I seen you before?
I'm
I
just
see
sitting here
you.
wondering how you debunked what I said when that basically breaks that down.
Oh no. Don't worry about it.
Y'all niggas do this every day.
This isn't
Like,
even my
I
final form.
It's the problem.
Actually, let me play with Joker just for a sec, because he made a point too that I don't disagree with actually, from what I read so far. He says, to be fair, it's a huge game. For one thing, with multiple servers that aren't free to maintain, they have to manage things in game and out of game. Yeah, you can make the argument that one payment would be enough, but again, they're taking care of servers for thousands of players, if it's millions. And you gotta pay the people who do it, because third-party systems may be needed. It may not seem right, but it's not like any of us doing it, so we don't know how much work they have to do in order to maintain, in order to allow multiple people from different parts of the world to even access the content. You know, I'll give you that one. Yeah, okay.
What is this place?
Is your phone working?
Mine's is, I think.
I can't. My phone works fine. I just don't see the
As in,
camera.
okay, is it showing any footage? Let's say that.
I'm
Oh.
tempted to look at the video, but then I would be recording the Discord.
Well, you just need to
Right.
finish. You just need to finish your part of the recording any damn ways. But no, as far as old dude goes, I mean, that speaks for itself, though. Anyone that's bluntly aware as to what is required of a game, even if it's free to play, people have to understand the content in such any damn ways. Now, I will say
what?
that the rewards for paying for it aren't shit. Like,
Oh no!
yeah, the rewards just aren't there.
Those better rewards are not it. Like, because okay, look, but outside looking at Miley tacky as shit, I don't know. Okay, I mean, okay, look, the Cloud Advent outfit for me is literally just to get me by until I find something I actually like. It's never actually a mainstay.
What I'm saying though, it's like now anyone with a brain, we like to believe, has the awareness that it's a free to play game, and that already is gonna that's not an issue. But you know, for any other means, they still got to get some form of compensation for
Right.
everything that this game entails. Now, as far as who is aware and whatnot of such, I have no fucking idea. But it should be, I want to say, better represented, so to speak. Because
It's like,
people do what they can, yeah. And a lot of people hop on it just because, oh, you know, it's a damn free game and shit. But then there's others that's like, okay, it's obviously more to it than that, and we gotta, you know, pay to see more, which is understanding and fine. So at some point, you are, I want to say, forced to,
my client ass.
considering how a lot of people would just go about things inconsiderately.
Huh?
what's the word?
What about heat? The heat is on. I mean, it's not on,
So
but
I
I'll
think
put it on
in
now.
the
Give me a
piss
second.
chat.
Oh, then what is with you in that piss chat? I swear.
I mean, the piss chat seems to have transcended Final Fantasy and made the Phoenix Star because someone just texted it and was in yellow. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that?
God damn.
So I think the piss chat in Final Fantasy 14 was just the shout chat. Or was it? Is it yellow or orange? I'm actually very unsure what the shout is. I know whispers or no, expected tells are in pink, and party messages uh, um, are in blue. NPCs are green. Uh, normal messages are white. That's all I know, or remember, anyways. Oh, free company messages are a light blue, like or lighter blue than the already light blue from the party messages. But but honestly, I don't know what the hell I wanted to say. That's why it says with a yes yes or whatever. Whenever Nate said what he said, because like he basically said, because after I put down the meme or whatever of Iris just being Iris, of course he says the moment when you have to pay a subscription for a game you already paid for, I'm just like, I don't like it, but I only give it a pass because Final Fantasy 14 slaps, or at least 99% of it, anyways. And that's why I'm willing to just suck it up and keep supporting the game, of course, because I'm willing. If the game's dog shit, I'm gonna say right now, fuck it, the game get fuck off, or at least not get as much of my time.
I hate to say it, but whether the game's good or not, it doesn't change the principle of you already paid for the game in full. It can be free to play. So why would you take? No, why would you push the extended accountability when that accountability has already made its point across?
Accountability, what?
You join in late in the conversation. Just wait to read
Just
the
got
room.
up.
Anyway,
Right, so repeat that with accountability anyway. Either way, since I actually need a refresher anyway.
okay, so as I just explained to Spike, it was Spike, you join later in the conversation, so you will have to sit there and read the room as it is going through conversation to understand what is being talked about. Now, as far as my point, it is if the game is already purchased in full, it shouldn't require a constant subscription to be upheld, especially if this person, for example, already has, you know, clearly shown indicators that they are invested into said game to a degree. Now, making a subscription mandatory, I can understand for someone that didn't purchase the game. It's like, okay, you started out like this. We understand you have, come to some form of development and interest in what is present. And that is perfectly fine as well.
Okay, now that makes sense.
But still, don't hold those that purchase the whole game in full accountable towards this subscription when that's already been vouched for.
That I can understand, as there have been numerous games that have an MMO layout, and are like full price, and then that's it. The game's yours, aka the crew.
There's another new robot.
Because the crew 1 and 2 are basically racing game MMOs that will function as an MMO.
Oh, hold on. Stubbing the deck.
Now, as you said, as I said what I said, he said, I think it's a shit business practice and gouges their players of their cash, but I don't play it, so it's not my problem. I would play it if they got rid of the subscription, but that's not happening clearly. It's like, you know what? I didn't really have a response for the first half until he said the subscription. Well, if they got rid of subscription part, I'm like, bro, you can. There is a free trial, you know that, right?
Ain't nobody wants to sit there with a free trial though.
I mean, that doesn't matter though. Past a certain point, like I said, I understand if you, like I said, you started out on free trial, okay, but then once you go to the subscription, you have to keep that up by force. All right, you came out one
Right.
way. I understand that you gotta pay your bit, and then there's buying the game in full, to which you can't even enjoy the game in full, subscription or not, and it doesn't count as anything. It's completely disregarded.
I can kind of see your point there.
It's just one of those. It's one of those. We're in it for the same thing, but we're not the same people type deal. That
Right.
ass. So now I don't know where he was coming from because a damn a renewed subscription, it shouldn't be an issue. I'll admit that. If you bought the game, then you should be able to afford the month or 3 months anyway, considering that that's the price of the damn game as a whole anyway.
Yeah, that's all I like to say. Now, some people tend to make the not the right decision of buying the game right from that, and I have seen it numerous times.
You mean like caked up the errors?
Yes,
No
that's
tea,
one
no
of many
shade.
examples, but yes.
No tea, no shade.
Oof.
We're on the fucking side at that point.
Cause I know exactly why I said that shit.
I,
No tea.
I, it was there was no sugarcoating, and I knew Jay was gonna get sick.
And
People are wrong.
Fucking dying.
Damn.
Dumbass.
But there's that. Combine that with like I remember someone wanted to get Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, okay, but the problem was they started downloading and like the full game way before I can even give any purchasing advice. I'm like, you did give the free trial, right? And he's like, there's a free trial. I'm like, no, yes, there's a free trial.
Now I can
But
say this basically because when I like on the I don't know because the store is weird in a way
okay,
that
I'll give you that.
um uh, uh I want to say you basically found a trial if you like naturally didn't have any damn money or what have you. But
Right.
from the get go, when you just looking for a game or some shit, and the damn
It's not
price comes first,
exactly. It's
not
not
the trial.
there. Like right off the bat, you have to like look for it because like if you
Ugh.
search for it, it's not there. Like if you
Right.
like type in the search bar, it's not there. So you have to like actually go into fucking demos or you might like or to like to find it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, and that's why it was kind of hard to remember from what's on my head and look for it and it's just the right point Jake in the right direction. Because I'm not looking at my screen while even pointing in that direction. Um,
That thing was a
like
bitch. That thing was a bitch to find.
and like that's not even his fault. That's just like the fact that they put in a weird slide.
Shit. Weird spot is
Like,
understatement. They
like
was
the
fucking trying to hide that shit.
shit might as well like that was bad. Like it's like I only knew about the free trial in existence because someone told me about it. Why? Because I among a good number of other people probably got turned away from the game. It's like, oh, there's a price tag. It's like, oh, subscription. I don't want to touch that.
Now, okay, now what I'll say safely is I don't regret buying Final Fantasy 14. I'll say that because I mean Final Fantasy, I'm already a fan of, and then you got your character aspect and cosmetics and shit. I'm all down for. Honestly, worth the damn $60 fucking, in my
It's a
opinion.
great fucking game.
But the subscription, I can't say nothing
Right.
about because like I said, just it's not the fact that you have to pay for a subscription. I don't care about that. It's the
Right.
fact that when you buy the game, you are no different than anyone else.
Hmm.
and then people look at you like you dumb just because you went and bought the damn game.
Mhm.
No, I'm only gonna call you dumb if you went and buy this situation or some shit like that.
Right. It's like now I like I don't have an issue with it because naturally it is what it is. I don't care. But it fucks with me that I would at least like to be acknowledged for doing it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all for me. Now, as far as the subscription and shit that everybody else complaining about, I don't really give a fuck about that. Because I see it like this: if you can afford one thing, you can afford the next. It ain't hard.
I think so.
No,
I
dead
have
ass. It is not hard. People go out of their way for Smash characters and shit, and the first thing coming out most people mouths, they could have been in the game, or once upon a time they were in the game. So, so like we really and goddamn it, look, it go both ways.
I agree. They should put Master Hand back in Smash.
So get out.
I'm gonna throw the mask.
But yes, that's my whole spiel on it. I just want to be acknowledged as something different.
Hey, that's a
But as
that,
far as having to pay, I don't care.
that's a mischance opportunity of we having a Giga Bowser Echo Fighter.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on. You know everybody wants the Giga Bowser.
Your ass stuck in the
I
melee
do
days,
not.
home. That's the problem with the community now.
I do remember one time I was playing Brawl and like once in my entire out of like the fucking numerous years I played the game until the servers for the Wii shut down. I ran into a player who was using mods, and we ended up on the damn Target Smash stage, and they had Giga Bowser out.
Shit.
You set
Because
up like
usually
it's a
he was
bot
just like
thing.
on Temple.
Did
I
you
know.
Falcon?
I think it's wild. I was, well, first of all, no, it wasn't a bad thing. I was just caught off guard because I'd never seen it before, and I never saw it again.
Mhm. Giga Bowser fucking overpowered, man. Also, do you think I should do an in-depth video of where to find all the collectibles in the game?
No, because if you're already collecting them as you go, then it doesn't matter. That was wrong. That was the wrong input, but fuck it.
Oh, so with the see if you can see, but I'm like, nah, for just from that input alone, he's in middle of a fight, so let me just wait and wait and wait.
What?
I was asking if you could still, if you can actually see that it's loaded up, or the circle's gone away, because I know the circle's still like for it to actually load it.
It's been circles the whole time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, even now.
Let me try.
I'm not worried about that no way. I'm gonna take care of that as soon as I get these damn dailies done. I'm gonna be right on that. I know your ass
The whole point,
eager.
the whole reason I wanted to show the what I'm talking about anyways was because I just wanted to show that hey, this does not work very well as a fucking katana camo because like I said with the whole logic behind katanas, how they look, and the fact that you got oh actually let me give me a second. Okay. The fact that you got am I hearable?
Yes.
Okay. The fact that you got you got katanas, how they look and function, and how a braver swings that katana. Take that logic, right? But replace the katana with a fucking chonky ass two-handed sword. That clips through the character a lot, actually. You see the problem here? They didn't. I don't think they knew what they were doing or thought it through whenever they decided to make the katana camo. They should have just give you a cool looking katana, not just make the damn weapon that's meant for the sword category get transitioned over to katanas. It works perfectly as a sword camo.
Hey, drag it over.
Like it works. It works just fine as a sword camo. But looking as a katana camo is doo-doo water. Bring on Cass. What are you doing? Why are you scooting up close to me?
Hello, I'm a fly, and I drink literal doo doo water.
Okay, Killer City.
Man, that's something to admit to people, but hey, I'm not gonna knock
Hey,
that
yo,
off.
man, I'm a fly. I clean up everything. You know, it ain't the clean jungle, but I guess I'm done. I clean up your trash. You know, your apples. You know, you don't need literal duty water. Right. Every time when they mention literal duty water, and I fucking feel the camera just zooms in so fucking hard.
Hello, I'm a wasp, and I like to hurt people. I don't even need a reason.
Like you don't pollinate. You don't pollinate flowers. No, I just want to hurt people.
They serve
It's like,
no fucking purpose other than pure mayhem.
he was just like,
Yeah, my hornets.
he was like, matter of fact, I think I see a human right now. He was like, yo, that's a big wasp.
My favorite part about that whole interaction was not only that sentence right there, but like the fact that when he was getting stung, it's not, like all you heard was fucking. Like if something's stinging me, that shit sounds like I get my ass whooped. We got a fucking problem here, bro.
For a raccoon bite?
Bro, wasps cannot live in peace in my yard anymore after what they did to me when I was 10. I am going to be 22 on the 25th of this month, right? And there is a permanent freckle above my right eye from a wasp sting. I'm going to be 30, and that's going to be there forever. They have permanently marked me. Something that was 1 millionth my weight. I will never forgive them for that. Every time I see
It's
one,
a whole bloodline.
Come on.
I
You know, I'm
turn
gonna
the
take a
power
picture.
nozzle on the hose. If I see a nest, I spray it down and I crush it. They do not live in peace in this yard.
Damn.
My children won't allow that shit either.
Man, you're about to encourage them to take. They just absolutely just kill off fucking bloodlines. All right. I'm just gonna take a picture of this damn thing.
I don't know why you didn't do that in the first place.
I was just hoping to show you why, because I wanted to show the cool pattern while I was at it.
Now, Roderick, I just want you to know that if you ever see like if the videos ever catch up to where I do the jailbreak shit, just know that I've been trying to repeatedly attack things and realize I have no weapon.
Well, I'm gonna catch on to that before you catch on to that anyway.
But as I said, let me know when you want to get started on that thing. Wait, that's deal with trash. Hell no, I deal with trash.
What did I tell you I do, Odie?
Yeah, I don't know the exact words, but I just know something along the lines you got me covered.
Okay.
So close enough, I guess.
Not even gonna say anything else. Cause clearly the rest just went out your damn ear. So I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I'm not even gonna lie, cause either you said it and I absolutely just heard only enough to know that is not no or something else. Cause I don't know, it's probably me when I was freaking horny focus, I guess. I don't know.
And yeah, that is it. Hey, what does horny focus got to do with your damn subscription renewal?
No, I'm talking about like not listening, like probably not mishearing what you said, and I'm talking like now pause. When you say that is it, are you talking about that fucking sword?
Yeah.
Roderick. That's the exact camel I've been trying to say that was red and blue for the longest. I want to physically shit on you.
Nigga, if I don't know the goddamn name, I'm not gonna sit there and agree with you, and if I don't see it myself, then I'm not gonna know what the hell you talking about.
I'm gonna eat your ass either way.
You gonna eat my ass for what you didn't comprehend that I said.
Because like, because I don't know you can. Whatever. I had to say it in my head at the moment.
Man, you know what? Alright, dog. I hear you.
I hear you too. Let me get your ass bent over.
Nigga, fuck you.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Come here, girl. Let me do it to you.
I'm in the ass.
Come here,
Like
girl.
I said.
In front of people. I don't know what is it with y'all showing y'all ass when we round folk, but then when it comes to actually doing it, y'all gonna sit down.
I don't know. I feel like I'll still be a dumbass regardless of who I'm around.
Dunkin' Donuts ass down somewhere.
There's no ass-eating gift that is actually tolerable.
I just accidentally cucked myself out of the rest of the collectibles. Whatever. I'll come back.
But either way, mix-ups aside, and completely just miscommunications aside, do you see why that does not work as a katana camo? Because that doesn't get pulled out of a sheath. That is the sheath and weapon.
Yes.
Um, it's really fucking bulky. It does not work. And I think it goes through me actually sometimes.
This casting base game is fucking getting it, dog.
Guys.
Oh, bad.
Is this? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, alright. He says, not to mention the pre-trial, because I really didn't know what point he wanted to make the pre-trial part. Cause he said, I just think that players shouldn't have to pay for a subscription to play a game they already tentatively buy is all. Sick of giant companies being greedy and kind of, anti-consumer. Nintendo's been going down a rabbit hole too, so no good. And
I
like,
hate-
you never really know what, huh?
I hate to break it to his ass, but he really must not know how that shit works.
Let's play together.
That or he a cheap ass.
Hmm.
No, not around. I kinda don't care right now.
He's a fun guy. Such a fun guy.
But so I don't sit here and look at dumbass. What repeat? It wasn't the gist of the words. What you said, so that even though I already do probably know what the answer is, at least the base of the answer, anyways. I thought that was the answer.
Oh no, that wasn't the answer. I just had a burp.
And alright, so until on Zeus, he's gonna lick you.
That's too bad.
He's gonna lick you. I don't think there's any other way to describe Johnny Gat from Saints Row other than he's fucking Johnny Gat.
Johnny Test.
Don't you rope in that flaming headed dipshit with Johnny fucking Gat?
Johnny Bravo.
Hell no. That man's a goddamn
Johnny
stamp
13?
ass. What the fuck is... Damn, the cast is going down.
Right. Johnny 13 it is.
No.
Johnny the Human Torch.
No.
Oh. Johnny 2x4.
Any more that you're gonna get some green milk out.
And before somebody draws some BL of Odin milking Spike.
Ugh.
You're gonna get someone else to do that one.
Oh.
Ew. Now that is nasty.
The first time I've ever heard Kanye West was when I heard the song Power, and it was using the fucking Saints Row the Third trailer.
By the way, I like how like I joined the guild just so I can get some easy rewards or whatever, and they're just like, yeah. So how far did you get? And I'm like, yeah, I'm at the magic school. And like, oh cool. What about your main? How far did you get on your other account? I'm like, yeah, I basically beat. I'm waiting for the next content. Oh yeah, well, how far did you get? Really?
Nigga, I just said I beat the fucking shit. Get out my face. God damn.
I know it's like I explained twice to him like I basically am running a knights only run through. It's just like this is like eh. Also my damage is shit. Let me
Ass monkeys. That's their goddamn problem, man. Shit. Their whole ass whipped. Whole ass whipped.
No way.
Little did I know when I first heard that song, little did I know that Kanye West is fucking loony ass. Or anything comes with mouth sounds absolutely insane.
Am I always?
I suggest everyone watches Moral Orem.
Already been there.
I suggest everyone watch Two Girls One Cup.
Already been there.
Finally, fail. Pound to dragon.
That fucking really
My guy. I think what I don't want to do is do what happened last night with new person, where holy shit, they kept asking for a friend code. You know, it was very evidently obvious that you were busy.
Can't believe it.
And that's what I'm trying to. That's what at least I would like to think about trying to avoid doing. We have sync of time.
I was just assuming that he understood that my 3DS is in compute, which is why like it's
I
like
keep changing the goddamn color of this fucking katana, and they keep putting it back. What part of anywhere do you not understand, game? Damn.
How about this?
see like
My whole black ass, bro.
see I'm gonna just tell you right now when it comes down to Fuyuko like I'll hit him up. Sometimes he'll give one or two replies and then he'll just stop talking.
Take this. Ha!
That seems to be a theme with a
You're not
bunch of
fan
people.
song, said.
That seems to be a theme with a bunch of people though.
Let's save everyone together. I will.
It is what it is.
I was waiting for you. How was your adventure?
You know, she's taking your ass to Ishgard to listen to the name of a fucking restaurant. That's also a bar, but still.
You know, I would have thought like by now I should have leveled up, but like I'm still going strong. Guardian Tales.
Mhm.
I'm a level 2 fighting like level 40s.
What the? Oh, you got Blade. I was gonna say, what is that? Blade of Genesis. I was gonna say, what the fuck camo was that?
Hmm.
Is it- I gotta start by katana that Roger had.
Oh.
Um,
That was.
I just realized that your weapon camo is Blade of Genesis because I can see the disc on your back.
Felt like
It looks like it.
Himiko.
It looks like it's inside. It looks like it. It looks like it's like attached or inside the What's it? Yeah. Oh, the uh. You know what I mean. Fucking. Now, of course, to even get that camo, of course, you gotta get lucky. That's how any scratch works. But you know that, obviously, no shit.
So Odin, how,
Apparently,
Or
500 account cash, you're supposed to get a puppy rabbit.
oh hell yeah.
Apparently, apparently I didn't claim it last time I went and got the damn scratch because I didn't get in the base game.
either what now?
Okay, so remember the last time I went scratching?
I think.
Apparently I didn't come to base game and claim 2 rewards for that scratching.
What the fuck? Oh, what did you miss?
Apparently a color pass and a puppy rabbit.
Look at you missing out on things. I see Mr. Come on, Mr.
This is gonna be like an end fight in this. I'm just gonna have to spend gems to get through, cause like, fuck me.
Mr. at all.
Odin, how would you like it if you played a game but tried to stay at level 1 and beat the whole game?
I don't know, cause I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it at all.
Then,
Cause I'm not a fucking sadistic or a masochist. Cause I actually like to keep my sanity in check. AKA, I don't do fucking one hearts.
damn. I don't know. In Guardian Tales, it's just like if you okay, look. Normally, even if you did like the level 1 challenge, it still wouldn't be that hard because you'd have 4 people. But I'm doing like a level 1 challenge with what the weakest units, one of what people consider the weakest units at least, and I'm doing it solo. So that's like 4 people, so you can't chain skill. It's level 2 versus everyone else. I don't know. Like normally in a
Damn, just running off. Alright, I see.
normally in a game, like you just get like
I want that.
like
I'm fucking with you.
like
What are you saying, Roy? Is that JJ?
like normally in a game, you just get a team of 4 units with you, and then just run through the story mode like it's going out of style. But like if you stick with 1 unit and stay at level 2, it is actually pretty challenging.
Uh,
It's basically like that one fucking rapper's like, you're getting mad because every time you hit, you miss, but every time I hit, it's doing critical.
Why is it whenever I flash somebody, it's like I got sucked, it's like I sucked someone in the fucking face with a napkin for a Logan's birthday party. Whenever I get flashed, it's like some big brawly black dude named fucking Requise takes a banshee up around my head, but she's a skull fuck me.
God damn. Chill, man.
That wasn't actual. That was an actual quote. I don't know why there's I don't know why there's a guy named Requise.
No way.
That is like the most jigga nigga name I've ever heard in my life. Like if that is like there's no way that's like not a buff black dude.
Ben 10 reboot is canon. Well, time to burn down Cartoon Network.
I'll bring you down to you while you're at it.
And flame retardant.
Theodore's possessed.
I mean, you're so you're flammable to some extent.
Theodore's possessed.
Let me Theodore possessed.
I won.
Chipmunk?
Oh, right.
How about this?
That
You
nigga
suck
got
with the,
one. Oh, like this.
you suck with the Newman, are you?
Take this.
Mm.
I use like
I won.
the one who's like all wobbly and kind of maybe you should like this or some shit like that. He's kind of got a funky way of talking at the current moment. I guess like you just said. But no, he's not possessed. He just kind of
How
snapped.
about this? There.
So
I
the
won.
latter is kind of worse actually. At least with possession, you just beat a nigga out of the body. That's how it usually works, anyways. With any star.
There. Take this. I won.
Talking about girlfriend.
Oh, you remember episode 1 whenever he was genuinely shook the fact that one of the characters that had died. It was that girl who couldn't really use potions or so she wasn't qualified to be an arts operative like that, but she ended up getting let in to do like support like medical field and shit like that.
This nigga lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, that's why he snapped.